Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe.
Is Rusev Day Breaking Up? An awesome main event. And boy, there wasn't a lot of wrestling on this wrestling show, was there? Oh yeah, and Backlash is this Sunday, in case you forgot. Vote in the poll above my head to let us know what you thought of this show using this rating system. Smack damn, smacktastic, smack bang in the middle, Ellsworthy, and don't you dare break up Rusev Day. I am Luke Owen, and this is the 1st of May 2018 edition of SmackDown Live in about 4 minutes. We got a video package of Greatest Royal Rumble and Shane McMahon's bump through the announcer's table by Braun Strowman, which was being watched backstage by Paige here. She announced that AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship at Backlash will be contested under no disqualifications. We then cut to The Miz in the ring, who hosted a segment of MizTV with Jeff Hardy. However, he also brought out Randy Orton in an attempt to stir the pot between the two. Miz even asked Randy if he remembered the SmackDown Live Top 10 list. Mate, no one remembers that. But just as Randy told Hardy that he was going to beat him at Backlash, Shelton Benjamin came out to say that he should be the rightful contender to the United States Championship because he beat Orton last week. Wait a second, 2 baby faces and 2 heels? I smell a tag team match, player. And indeed, we got a basic tag team match that had a really fun finish, with Orton hitting the RKO on Shelton to set up a Jeff Hardy Swanton Bomb for the win. As Jeff was celebrating, Orton hit an RKO from out of nowhere! Gee, no one saw that coming. Backstage, we got an interview with IIconics, who did a spot-on impersonation of Renee Young. They hyped up their 6-woman tag team match with Carmella against Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Asuka for tonight. 6-women tag team match. Even after the superstar shakeup, SmackDown's still gonna SmackDown. We also got a backstage segment with The Bar and The New Day, where Sheamus challenged Xavier Woods to a match. Woods responded with a reference to 1995's Mortal Kombat, which you can read about the making of in my book, Lights, Camera, Game Over, with an exclusive interview with the film's director, Paul W.S. Anderson. Please buy it, I need the royalty checks. And in another backstage segment, Aiden English was gearing up to sing a new Rusev Day song when Lana walked in wearing Rusev Day merch. Yes, they're finally putting these 3 together as an act. Wait, where's Aiden going? Wait, why is Lana telling Rusev that something has been holding him back? Is she talking about Aiden? Wait, has Lana lost her accent? Wait a second, is this team breaking up? Look, I'm not gonna get too worried about this just yet, but come on, lads, this is hardly the time to break up the band. It was announced that Daniel Bryan wasn't medically cleared to wrestle after his record-breaking performance in the Greatest Royal Rumble, but Big Cass came out to cut a promo on him and call him out ahead of their Backlash match. Instead of Bryan, however, we got a little person dressed as Daniel Bryan. Are we sure Vince Russo isn't booking this show? Cass revealed that it isn't really Daniel Bryan and booted him in the face. Gotta be honest, this was a pretty good segment. AJ Styles came out next for a promo on Shinsuke Nakamura and asked him to come to the ring. Samoa Joe instead came out to cut a promo on Roman Reigns before challenging the winner of Styles and Nakamura's WWE Championship match at Backlash. I'd happily take either, to be honest. Nakamura's music hit and he attacked Styles from behind with the phenomenal ball arm and hit him with a Kinshasa for good measure. The Joe stuff was great as it sets up future feuds, and Nakamura's heel run continues to be one of the best things on SmackDown Live. Backstage, Becky Lynch was upset about her loss last week, but Asuka walked in to tell her to focus on tonight. Charlotte Flair joined the fun for 3 SmackDown women standing in a row, and Asuka shouted Avengers Assemble and left the room. This was hilariously dorky, and I sorta loved it. Xavier Woods then beat Sheamus in a short but fun match. Oh yeah, this is a wrestling show. We're deep into the 2nd hour, and this is only the 2nd match of the night. Cesaro tried to distract Woods by asking, "What are you buying?" And there was a wonderfully chaotic ending with Woods getting a roll-up win. I don't want to alarm anyone, but with the Usos and the Bludgeon Brothers tussling over the titles, I think we might have a 2nd tag team feud going on at the same time. Well, that wrestling was fun. I wonder what's next. Paige here. Paige was joined backstage by her Absolution sisters, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, announcing that Rose will take on Becky Lynch next week. When Rose and Deville asked if they were getting special treatment on SmackDown, Paige told them that Absolution is dead. Zelina Vega cut a cell phone promo on a very windy day and announced that Andrade Cien Almas will debut on SmackDown Live when he is ready. And in the main event, Charlotte Flair, Becky Becky Lynch and Asuka defeated IIconics and Carmella in a really fun match. There were 3 stories being told in this bout: Charlotte trying to get her hands on Carmella, Asuka getting her first win since WrestleMania, and more interestingly, Becky Lynch trying to re-find her feet in the women's division after getting lost in the shuffle, a storyline that had been told throughout the night. The finish saw Charlotte do a moonsault to the outside on Carmella and Billie Kay, and Asuka grabbed Peyton Royce in the Asuka lock for the win. So that was this week's SmackDown Live in about 4 minutes. Make sure you voted in the poll above my head to let me know what you thought. The wrestling was very light on this show, but it still felt pretty newsworthy. There was a fun main event, and the upcoming feuds over the WWE Championship sound awesome. Although they better not be breaking up Rusev Day, and I'm not that excited for Backlash, which, if you've forgotten, is this Sunday. This week's SmackDown Live was smack bang in the middle. Check out our other reviews of Raw, SmackDown, and pay-per-views by clicking the playlist to the left. Subscribe to this channel and pledge on Patreon for exclusive content like our upcoming review of WrestleMania X7. I have been Luke Owen, and that was SmackDown Live.